Okay, basically, obviously, we'll do all the scenes that concern the three of us, as well as, because Jacob's not available next week, we'll get all of his lines from those scenes with Yana and Wendy in them.
Yeah.
We'll pretty much go as we go. If we've got any particular comments, we'll break into the scene as per required. And so,
Well, actually, who's playing who? Because I don't know.
Oh,
I know who's playing
Jacob's
who.
playing Stoker. I'm playing.
Now, which one's
Green.
Stoker? Is he the one who wakes up in the bed at the
He's the
start?
one who wakes up at the
Yeah.
bed and start.
That's
Green's his friend.
Yeah.
And Runcy's playing the computer. Stoker's computer.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. I wanted to know which one was who was the one who got out of the bed,
Yeah.
so that I know for.
That would be me.
That
The
would be
bedroom scene, I'm in it.
Okay.
No, but
That's
that,
why I wrote it with
that
you
was
in
an
mind.
agreement I had with Vito right at the very beginning of our relationship. If he ever did a bedroom scene, I'd be in it.
Is there at any point where there's more than two characters in a scene? What we're recording today, like, have you got the three of you in any scenes at all?
The three of us. There are a few scenes in part one, sort of where the two of us are standing over the computer.
All right, first scene. Who's in that?
Me and him.
These
You
two?
and him.
That's why
Okay.
I'm sitting.
Fair enough.
I'm not in
Okay.
it for quite a while actually.
Another
so-
quick point. No one stands on this side.
6:30 a.m. This is your wake-up call.
Thank you very much.
The time is now 6:30 a.m. This is your wake-up call.
Thank you very much. Bloody early mornings.
Jesus! Oh, 6:30 in the morning and the sun's up like this. Ah, bloody daylight saving.
The time is now 6:30 a.m. This is your wake-up call.
Thank you very much.
Actually, no. You'll have to both get closer to the mic.
Okay.
Don't get too close, because
As long
then
as
you.
we don't bump it.
Then you're okay. No, Jake. If you come around, stand here, and do the same.
It's going to get awfully kinky when I get into the fray as well.
Okay. And just lean in, Jacob. Lean in slightly.
The time is now 6:30 a.m. This is your wake-up call.
Thank you very much. Bloody early mornings.
Scene one.
Okay.
That's scene one done.
So you weren't kidding? And neither was the sunlight. No?
Emphasis on weren't.
Okay. So you weren't kidding? And neither was the sunlight. What the bloody hell is going on?
That's E2.
Hey, Vito, I've got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Time of the Daleks, crap title or what?
Time of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
I know, isn't it awful?
Yeah.
I'm hoping you...
I thought, oh god, Daleks invade Gallifrey again.
No, they invade 21st, 22nd, what the fuck are we talking about? Century
They invade near future Earth again.
Again.
And get the date wrong again.
Again.
That's why it's called Time of the Daleks, because their clocks are fucked.
Because the Doctor does feel that their time machines are cracked.
Yeah.
So who's written it?
Well, don't
Justin
forget
Richards.
the clock was a human
It's an
invention.
upcoming...
That's right.
Exterminated the...
Upcoming...
At the third tone, it will be 12.
Yeah, it's enough. Hey, did you know that scene that you just recorded is 9 megs in size?
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
More's the pity.
Cool.
Excellent.
Ooh, I'm up now. Elijah, hi. What's the hassle?
I wish I knew, Trent. I wish I knew. Why don't you come in and take a look?
That's it. Was that it?
Yep.
Yeah, Vito,
Told you
that
it was a
short scene.
That was 2.5 megs.
Bloody hell.
You're also using a pretty high sampling rate.
Yeah, 16-bit stereo, 44 kilohertz.
That's CD quality.
This is meant to be CD quality.
Remember, it's going on a CD.
We've got a confirmed broadcast block starting in July for this.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
For how long?
For the 6 weeks, for the...
For the first 6,
for the
okay.
6.
Yeah, because I was wondering about the scripts for Transmission and $6 Million Brain, if we're taking those in a few weeks' time.
I've been sent them.
Transmission's been put back. We got in a script from Darren Jordan,
Within
who's
24
writing
hours.
Sahel Continuum for Doctor Who.
And it's very good. Fucking, it's Sapphire and Steel territory.
Yeah, he sent us like 5 scripts overnight after I put up the website.
I mean, Christ.
And they were almost all perfectly usable as were.
Whenever you're ready.
And you got nothing else out of it?
Very little.
I don't use it much beyond the routine, so I didn't really know where to begin.
Yeah, the key to these things is learning to follow how they think. That's the director being a really incompetent actor, for the record.
That was
If it's any consolation, I'm a really incompetent director.
And I
I've got great legs.
haven't played
And
the
he's so
same.
good in bed.
that was 51 mags.
Bloody hell. Well, it was a long scene.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes.
We're not doing scene 6 today,
Why?
because no one who's in it is here.
Oh, fair enough. We're blasting through this. It's only 25 past 10.
I'm not needed again. I'm not needed again.
Chocolatey.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, David, for taking part.
Okay.
Stop swaying, Mr. Microphone.
Hang on, we'll have to give it a minute and wait to see if this idiot's going to stop mowing.
I would doubt.
Shut the door.
Yeah, shut the door. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Only thing I feel, we had a party next door when I was filming my dad as the newsreader.
Fair enough.
That'll just make it interesting.
Well, I thought
Like
it's
an ABC budget
I
cuts.
thought it's Briz 31, they're cheaper now.
Okay.
For some reason.
Oh.
You're not getting our tummies, are you?
You know I wouldn't use anything less for work-related computations.
And you say that computer's virtually flawless.
You know I wouldn't use anything less for work-related computations. Besides, I know my own instincts, my own behavioural patterns. Everything I've told you, everything we've discovered must be true.
Let's see if we have OD grass cutter in
Yes.
the background. Because we went and thought, it sounds coming out. I'm sure that dog is still here because it's coming through the laundry.
Yeah. And front door.
Is there a shotgun? I'm telling you. Shotgun is only one momentary noise on the tape.
In fact, we can stop the tape during the shotgun blast.
Yes.
No incriminating evidence that way, except for the hole in the man's chest. But never mind that. That could have been anyone.
Yeah, in fact it was.
Yes.
Damn anybody.
That's right.
That bastard. He's killed as many people as that damn anonymous guy has written poetry.
Can't be surgically grafted onto the frontal lobe of the brain.
I can't hear a lawnmower.
No, it didn't pick it up.
Good.
At all.
Excellent.
I mean, there's more background. He's coming through the cable than the
You know there's a brand of men's clothing called Mark O'Polo?
Really?
I'm not a good
What scene
photo
was that?
person. I can deal with the camera.
No, 7.
The camera is my lover. The still frame isn't. They did that when I graduated from high school. They gave a guy the digital camera and he went around taking photos of everybody in the senior year. And I didn't realise. I thought it was his own personal camera.
And,
So he's got this photo of me and I've got... and then at the speech night I've gone up to collect all my trophies. And that's the photo they had, so they had to put it up. Very nice.
You better be right. Myself, I don't fancy the thought of whiling away the early hours in hope that something might come of our work.
Oh, it will, Elijah. It will. And cut.
We're getting all these sounds of you going, anchor,
It's off to scene 10.
Home lab. Oh, that sounds promising.
home lab.
Which is half a page of sound effects, so we move on to page 17.
Oh, is it? Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
my job.
Yeah, that's right. You manage that?
I have no fucking idea what it is.
It's a whole bunch of sort of, you hear background sounds in the lab, they're going and grabbing stuff out of cupboards and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Then we
that's
do the
easy.
conversation.
Sort of fairly straightforward stuff.
Mm.
And then what they're doing is explained in the dialogue. Sorry?
You can do your parts of scene 11.
No, I'd rather prefer to keep it all together.
Who has parts in scene 11? Yeah, okay, we'll do scene 11 aside from the opening bit.
Yeah, we can. It can be edited together into the cliffhanger and a recap later.
And their technology gets put on ice.
I thought it was as in intrusion countermeasures electronics.
I like that too, actually.
It works on so many levels.
I don't think the Space BB is going to come out. No.
We can put it online.
One
we can
can
put it
try.
online and that's...
Exactly, yeah.
I read the script and
Why
went,
is there a scratching the beard bit in there?
Yeah, he scratches his chin.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, what's the chord? What's the chord?
What's it called? What's it called?
Let's
I'm watching it as I step on and knock it out.
Yeah.
watch me!
The David Arnold thing.
Yeah. I prefer the Alistair Locke one myself.
Yeah, I've heard it too.
Yeah, actually, it's a bit of a cracker, the Alistair Locke one.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you got the right.
Particularly emphasised note on the top of the fade out.
Yeah. It's sort of got the right mix of spooky, scary, and yet sort of whimsical and fun.
Mm.
Your joke?
Oh, I'm sorry, my joke. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his ass.
It'll be interesting to see what people say about our plays.
Yeah.
Because you know how there's that big thread at the moment on like Doctor Who audio about, well, not at the moment, but it popped up once every few months, that the Big Finish plays have more depth to the BBB plays because they're twice the length. In 60 minutes, they can't develop characters enough. They stay very shallow.
Yeah.
Which is what they say when we're trying to establish characters in 30 minutes.
Trent, I want to go home.
Yeah, he's just sucking. Do that differently.
I thought sucking was good. Trent, I want to go home.
That's better.
Much better.
That's scene 13.
Yep.
Hello, stop. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, I wanted to get all that extra crap on tape.
Right, Jacob, give us another jape or two.
No. Oh, that joke's going on as one of those things where 10 minutes into the last track, suddenly something pops up. Oh, by the way, what's your ICQ message about Talon?
Yeah.
What do you reckon of Kane taking the role of Guy?
Yeah, I got the reply.
Fair enough.
Provided he can do a mild British accent, I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
because I think he'd enjoy the sort of the sarcastic
Oh, but,
attitude.
and by
that
the
Guy-
way,
We can still get time.
Yeah.
So is this Serial M you're talking about?
Serial M?
His film appearance?
You got to sit there and think about it now. Which
Oh,
one?
good.
Which one is Serial
It
M?
was gonna be.
Well, if
I think it was gonna be between.
CDEF.
It was gonna be
HIJ,
no, it was gonna be
KL.
between seasons 3 and 4.
No, M's A, B,
Yeah.
C, D,
What?
E, and F.
Yeah.
H, I,
We
J.
sorted it out on
M's
ICQ a
Dan.
few weeks back. Yeah.
M is Dan.
You've been following me,
D
haven't you?
is, D is Rapture, E is the other.
No.
Yeah.
A, B,
TGR's
C,
D.
and A, B, C, and D is season 1. E is Rapture.
Rapture. F is
It's
Death Harvest.
F and shit. I thought that was the microphone.
It's all on videotape as well.
Classic. Okay, whenever you
And now
ready.
back to scene 16.
Or would you rather hear my thoughts on your clearly feeble attempt to justify all of this while scrambling for a positive outcome? Given what's happened to us so far, that seems a far safer assumption than her wanting nothing but what's best for us. Jesus, I don't believe it. I didn't think it was possible that you'd stoop so low, so she's told you everything? What's in it for us, huh? What do we get?
Oh, that was a powerhouse of performance, wasn't it?
Scene 16.
16, 17 we
17
don't do.
is just written
17's
down,
girls.
yeah.
18.
Just the two of us again.
Third last scene.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the second last scene we're recording today.
Yep.
And we're 45 minutes ahead of schedule.
Please be reasonable, Elijah. Surely it should be obvious to you by now that there's only one sensible way out of this. To cooperate.
To be honest, I'm not yet sure there are any sensible ways out of it.
Listen to me, would you? Hear me out. Even if what you say is true, there's no way out. We're stuck without a hope, with no way of integrating into this new world, this present society. And we're not even statistics!
None of this is perfect, I know, but it could work.
That was scene
18.
18.
Now we're on to 19, which is what, the last of the day?
Yeah.
Do you want me to make squeals as I am bodily dragged away?
You will do those
No,
after
just-
the session. We'll do those after you've recorded the scene.
Just when you're thumped in the guts, really.
Actually, can I do it?
Does he get punched, does he?
He's behind the door.
And he gets slammed by the door.
Oh, then, that's all,
To
okay.
do that later in the script, they know about it. So you just go,
Yeah.
There you go. Oh!
We'll do
Like
that
that.
anyway as the scene progresses at
Yeah.
the point you need to do it.
Yeah. So
We can.
Oh! Sort of a sharpish one. Sharpish but full of bass.
Right. I think they're coming.
A bit more sort of lighter, like you're hidden.
Right. I think they're coming.
You sure they won't see you there?
As long as they don't swing too hard, I'll be able to jump out. I just want to foreshadow the fact that they're going to swing too hard and I'm going to get my balls crushed.
Then that's it for us.
no, you got a couple more lines.
That's
No,
it.
he's reading the line, you twit.
Sorry.
Do your worst.
Go again. Shit, don't bump the mic.
I better take that line again, shouldn't I?
Do that whole.
What the fuck's he doing?
Everything,
I'm being bodily dragged away.
Oh, fair enough.
Do it later.
everything after the scream?
Yeah, take it from where he screams.
You want me to scream again?
There's no need. I'll do it. And that's a wrap for the first day.
Well, there we go.
That's scene 19 incomplete.
Let's hope this crash. The computer does not
I
crash.
need you to do
Yes.
is write a trailer script
For this.
for Ice and Volume 2. But yeah, the script's basically just sort of 90-second jobs with just They're just edited together dialogue from the episode with the dialogue over the top of music. Music fades out. We bring up a voiceover like.
Oh my
Just
god.
letting the battery run out
That's why
now.
we got the still photos as
Time
well.
for a couple of still photo publicity shots
Okay.
Oh yeah.
of Trenton Green and the computer.
I've got one of them on in. I've got some of them in already. I got one of the.
Elijah the mystery man.